प्रतिस्पर्धा 2025 क्रिकेट ऑक्शन। यस, वो घड़ी आ गई है जिसका हम सभी को इंतजार था, जब 2025 के क्रिकेट ऑक्शन को लाइव किया जाने वाला था। अब हम ये लाइव शुरू कर रहे हैं। So for the official start of this event, I would love to call our Dean and Director, Prerna Kaul Mishra ma'am, here on the podium to officially start the event. Along with her, I will request Abhishek Srivastav sir to join us at the podium.
Okay. अमेजिंग एनर्जी इन द रूम, और जहाँ क्रिकेट है वहाँ एनर्जी नहीं हो तो मजा नहीं आता। तो जैसे कि क्रिकेट इज बेसिकली अ लव अफेयर ऑफ इंडिया व्हिच नेवर एंड्स, इट कीप्स गिविंग एंड इट इज ओनली गेटिंग स्ट्रेंथेंड विद टाइम। तो जैसे पूरे भारत के लिए क्रिकेट जो है वो एक लैंग्वेज ऑफ लव, पैशन, यूनिटी है, वैसे ही हमारे इस छोटे से इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए भी ये हमारा लैंग्वेज ऑफ लव एंड यूनिटी है। ये हमारा एक ऐसा इवेंट है जिसके लिए हमारी प्रतिस्पर्धा 2025 की तैयारियां शुरू हो गई है। और इस इवेंट में आप देखेंगे कि स्टूडेंट्स को एक ऐसा मौका मिलता है कि whether it is technology, whether it is the latest way of doing work, processes, marketing, social media, हम हर एक चीज को उसका एक मुजस्सम सा एक हमारा यहाँ पे इस समय है जिसमें हम सब रेल्व कर रहे हैं, हम एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। और आप देख रहे हैं कि टीम्स तैयार है और बिडिंग प्रोसेस की स्टार्टिंग भी है। तो like always, let the best player win and let the most valued player get us maximum value। तो आज की आफ्टरनून हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। थोड़ी देर में हमारे साथ विक्रांत गुप्ता भी होंगे, और तब तक हम अपनी बिडिंग की प्रोसेस स्टार्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो बहुत ही आतुर हैं और वो किसी के लिए इंतजार करने को तैयार नहीं है। सो वी विल जस्ट गेट बैक एंड गेट ऑन टू बिजनेस राइट अवे। एंड आई एम पासिंग इट ऑन टू अभिषेक सर। तो हमारे लीग प्रेसिडेंट अभिषेक सर हैं, एंड ही इज गोइंग टू टेक द प्रेसिडेंट।
Thank you, and first of all the best to all the team captains, mentors, and vice captains of the team Boundary Blaster and Royal King. तो जैसा मैम ने कहा, हमारे जो देश है, भारत देश के अंदर क्रिकेट एक खेल नहीं, एक धर्म है, एक रिलीजन है, कल्चर है, जिसको हम केवल खेलते नहीं, एंजॉय भी करते हैं। इस सबसे एक बड़ा खेल है जिसमें टीम स्पिरिट है, हम मिलके खेलते हैं। और मुझे उम्मीद है कि जैसा हमेशा होता आया है, ये जो ITMI का जो स्पोर्ट्स डे है, एनुअल स्पोर्ट्स डे प्रतिस्पर्धा 2025, ये अगेन इस साल भी सक्सेसफुल होगा। और माय बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल द टीम्स एंड मेंटर्स ऑफ द टीम। थैंक यू सो मच।
So with the wise words of our Dean ma'am and Abhishek sir, we are now going to start the bidding process. So before we start the bidding process, introduction तो बनता है ना दोनों टीम्स का, है कि नहीं? एक बार टीम्स अपने लिए जोरदार ताली before I introduce it. So here we have on our right side team Boundary Blaster with mentor Dr. Ankit Kashyap sir. Everyone please give him a big hand. Captain Ranu Singh sir. Hold on one more time, because he was the winning captain of Sports Day 2024. Everyone please. And Vijay Singh, vice captain. On our left side, we have team Royal King with mentor Dr. Anand Khare sir. Everyone please give a big round of applause to him. Amit Rana sir as captain. Come on guys, keep clapping. And Prashant Jha as vice captain. And let me tell you one more interesting thing. Last year, Prashant Jha was the winning captain. So you can give him a big round of applause as well. So before we start, let me just clarify the rules so that हमारे audiences यानी आप लोग आपको भी clear पता हो bidding कैसे चल रही है. Okay, so to begin with, the first rule, both teams will receive 15,000 points. It's a request to both the teams. आप लोग भी एक बार rules clearly सुन लें and check it on your papers as well. आप दोनों को 15,000 points दिए गए हैं. Each player's bid will start at a base price of 100 points. 100 point base price है. बेस प्राइस वो प्राइस है जो मिनिमम है, उससे बिडिंग स्टार्ट होगी. द मिनिमम बिड इंक्रीमेंट इज 100 पॉइंट्स. 100 से कम नहीं. एक बार जब आप बिड ऊपर करेंगे तो आप 100 पॉइंट देंगे. ओके, नेक्स्ट, इफ द बिड एक्सीड्स 1000 पॉइंट्स, मतलब 1000 पॉइंट से ज्यादा किसी एक प्लेयर पे बिडिंग हो गई है, तब हर बिड डबल काउंट होगा, मतलब 200. आप जितनी बार ऊपर करेंगे अपना फ्लैप उतनी बार आप 200 पॉइंट्स बढ़ेंगे. So keep the calculation in your heads and on paper as well. और बाकी गाइडेंस के लिए मैं तो हूं. Each team will select minimum of 16 players. आपको 16 प्लेयर्स मिनिमम खरीदने हैं. तो बजट संभाल के और प्लेयर्स पे नजर बना के खरीदना है. नेक्स्ट, both teams must include at least 2 female players. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है और इस बार हमने थोड़ा सा चेंज किया. लास्ट टाइम हमने एक मिनिमम फीमेल प्लेयर किया था एंड दिस टाइम वी आर पुटिंग अ स्टेप फॉरवर्ड और 2 फीमेल प्लेयर मिनिमम रिक्वायर्ड है इन ईच टीम. सो चूज वाइजली एंड कॉन्शियसली और पैसा खर्च करना है. अनसोल्ड प्लेयर्स मे रिटर्न फॉर अ सेकेंड राउंड ऑफ बिडिंग लेटर इन द ऑक्शन. ये 7th और लास्ट रूल था हमारे ऑक्शन का. जो प्लेयर अनसोल्ड जाएंगे उन्हें दोबारा बिडिंग प्रोसेस में लाया जाएगा और आप लोगों को दोबारा एक मौका दिया जाएगा सोचने का कि उस प्लेयर को हमें खरीदना है या नहीं. So teams, are we clear with the rules? Yes? Yes? Okay, so it's time for us to begin with the auction with our first player on the screen. We can see our player profiles there, okay? All, both the teams clear with the player profile? So Anurag Jha is our first player. He's an all-rounder and it's time to start the bid for Anurag Jha. For base points, we have a bid from Royal Kings, 100, 101, 200, 300, 301, 302, 400, 401, 500, 501, 502, 503. Sold Anurag Jha for 500 points to Team Royal Kings. Okay. Royal Kings have their first player in the team. We have the second profile on the screen, Rohan Rawat. Once again, he's an all-rounder or bid start karenge with 100 points. Come on for, okay, we have an opening from Royal King, 100 points, 101, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 701, 800, 801, 900, 900, 901, 1000. Okay, so it's an alert. 1200, 1200, 1201, 1200 to 1400, 1600, 1601, 1602, 1603. So, okay, so we have bidding here 1800, 1800 from Boundary Blasters. Okay, 1800, 1, 2, 3, sold to Boundary Blasters. 1800 for Rohan Rawat. Everyone, please keep clapping here. Rohan Rawat is sold for 1800 to Boundary Blasters. Both of the teams have opened up their accounts. So I'll request you, all the teams, be conscious about the points you have spent and the players. Coming on to the next player, Saurabh Pal. Once again, he's an all-rounder. We are now going to open the bid. Teams. Okay, we have opening bid from Royal Kings, 100, 200, 300, 301, 300 to 400, 401, 500, 500, 501, 600, 600, 700, 701, 700, 800. Okay, 800, 800, 900. Okay, we are close to touch the 1000 mark. 901, 1000. Okay, alert. 1200, 1200, 1201, 1200, 1400. Great, great, great. 1401, 1400 to 1600, 1600, 1601, 1602, 1603. Sold to Royal Kings. 1600. Okay, Saurabh Pal is with Royal Kings. Everyone, please give him a big hand, yeah. So, Royal Kings have now Anurag Jha and Saurabh Pal in the team, and Boundary Blasters are here with Rohan Rawat. Now we have Praful Verma on screen and ready for bid. Both the teams, be ready. We are now about to open the bid. Come on. Okay, Royal Kings open the bid. 200, 200, 300, 301, 400, 400, 500, 501, 600, 600 for Praful Verma, 601, 602, 603 sold to Boundary Blaster, 600 for Praful Verma. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Okay, so we have two players in both the teams. Moving on with the next player on the profile board, we have Rahul Rajbhar, all-rounder. Everyone, please. We are now going to open the bid for Rahul Rajbhar. Bids open with the base price. Both the teams. Rahul Rajbhar. We have an opening bid from Royal King. 101, 102, 103 sold. Rahul Rajbhar for base point. 100 sold to Team Royal King. Okay, now we have the next player, Dhruv Singh. He's the batsman, and that too a right-hand batsman. Teams ready? Okay, so we are going to start the bidding now with the base point 100. Do we have an opening for him? Yes, we have from Team Royal King. 100, 101, 102. Okay, 200, 201, 300, 300, 300 from Royal Kings. 301. Come on, Boundary Blasters. 400, 401. 402, 403 sold to Boundary Blasters. Sudesh Tani is the next player on the board. Okay, so let me tell you one thing about this player who is on board now. He was one of the highest bidded player in the last tournament, and now he is here on the board once again. So let's get started with Sudesh Tani. Okay, we have opening from both the teams. So I'll take it 100 and 200. 200, 201, 300, 400, 500, 600. As if I'm counting, 700, 800, 900, 1000 alert. Now 1200, 1400, 1400, 1600, 1800, 1801, 1800 to 2000, 2200, 2201, 2202. 2400, 2600, great. Okay, this is a heated up one. 2800, 3000, 3000, 3001, 3200, 3201, 3400, 3600 from Royal Kings, great. 3601, 3602, 3600 sold to Royal Kings. Everyone, the highest bid as of now. 3600 for Sudesh Sani. Let me tell you, he was just 100 points behind the last one. Okay, in the last year we sold highest at 3700, and that was the player you'll get to see on board. Now we have the next one, Pratik Sachan, all-rounder. Okay, we have another all-rounder, and I would like to request both the teams, be careful while bidding. If you are onboarding a batsman or a bowler or an all-rounder. Okay, so be conscious about it. Pratik Sachan, we are starting the bid now from the base point 100. Come on, we have any opening from Royal Kings? 100, 101, 102, 103 sold to Royal Kings. Pratik Sachan sold for 100 points. Everyone, please, there. Come on, Pratik Sachan goes to Team Royal King. Now we have next player on the board. Can we have the next player now? Rajneesh Kumar Singh, and here comes the highest point selling player in the last series of 2024 for 3700. Now, do we have any opening for him? Yes, from Royal King. 100, 200 from Boundary Blasters, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000 mark, 1200, 1400, 1600, 1800, 2000, 2200, 2400, 2600, 2800, 3000, 32, 3400, 3600, 3800, 4000. Do we have a 4000 bid for Rajneesh Kumar Singh? I don't think so. 4,000 bid, 4,200, 4,200, 4,400, 4,600. Okay, 4,601, 4,600, 4,800, 4,800, 50,000. Oh, sorry, 5,000. My bad, 5,000. 5,001, 5,002, 5,200, 5,201. 5,400, 5,401, 5,500, oh sorry, 5,600, 5,601, 5,602, 5,603, 5,800, 5,801, 5,802, 5,803 sold to Boundary Blasters for 5,800. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. 5,800 for Rajneesh Kumar Singh to Boundary Blasters, breaking his own record. And teams, let me remind you, we have 15,000 in our pockets. So be wise while bidding, and I hope we have the calculations in our head. Okay, coming to the next player, Ansh Raj. He is an all-rounder. So do we have any opening bid for Ansh Raj? Ansh Raj, do we have any opening bid? Come on, team, Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. Okay, we have an opening from Boundary Blasters. Okay, counter from Royal Kings, 200, 201, 300, 400, 401, 400 from Royal Kings, 401, 500 from Boundary Blasters, 501, 500 to 503 sold to Boundary Blasters. Okay, so Ansh Raj goes to Boundary Blaster for 500. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Okay, so we have next player on the board, Mohammad Shaim, an all-rounder. Do we have any opening bid for Mohammad Shaim? Come on, Royal King and Boundary Blaster. We have an opening from Royal Kings, counter from Boundary Blasters, 200, 300, 301, 400, 400, 500, 501, 500, 600, 601, 700, 701, 702, 703 sold to Royal Kings. Mohammad Shaim goes for 600, for 700 to Team Royal Kings. Okay. Now I have a question from both the teams. Do we have the calculations clear with us? Okay, Team Boundary Blasters, we have the calculations clear with us? No problem? Okay, moving ahead with the next player, Saksham Khadao. Saksham Khadao, all-rounder. Okay, we got the opening bid from Boundary Blasters and a counter from Royal King, 200, 201, 300, 300, 400, 400, 500, 500, 501, 600, 600 for Saksham, 700, 700, 701, 800, 800, 800, 900, 900, 1,000 mark touch, 1,000, 1,200, 1,200, 1,400, 1,400, 1,600, 1,800, 1,800, 1,801, 1,802, 2,000, 2,000, 2,200, 2,200, 2,201, 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000. Do we have 3,200 for him? 3,200, 3,400, 3,600, 3,800 for Saksham Khadao, 3,801, 4,000, 4,000, 4,200, 4,200, 4,201, 4,202, 4,203 sold to Royal Kings. Everyone, give him a big round of applause. 4,200 for Saksham Khadao. Okay, teams, now we are moving ahead with another player, Ankit. He is an all-rounder, and make sure I'm repeating this once again. How many all-rounders you have in your team, how many batsmen you have in your team, how many bowlers you have in your team, you have to be a little conscious about it. Now, moving ahead with the next player, Ankit, all-rounder. Do we have any opening bid for him? Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. Ankit, do we have any opening bid for him? Okay, I'll count for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Ankit goes unsold. So we have Ankit here. Unsold. Got it. Moving ahead with the next player, Jagdish Babu. Once again, he is an all-rounder. So teams, are we ready? I guess the teams are a little busy. Okay, so are we ready for the bid or not? Okay, I guess the teams require some time. You know, it takes a lot of strategy and brainstorming to choose whom to buy and whom to not. As we have seen that Ankit gone unsold. Why? Because the team needs some time to think whom they have to buy. So now it's time for us to get back to bidding. Jagdish Babu, do we have any opening for him? Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. So I'll be counting for 5 for Jagdish Babu, both the teams. Okay, Jagdish Babu, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Jagdish Babu goes unsold. Our second player on the list who is unsold as of now. Okay, we have next player on the board, Sankalp Gupta. Everyone, your eyes on the profile board. Sankalp Gupta, right arm spinner. Right arm spinner. He is the bowler, and as of now, he is the first bowler on the bid board. Right arm spinner. Teams, we are about to start the bidding with the base point 100. Do we have any opening for him? Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. Do we have any opening for Sankalp Gupta? Or we're going to have a hat trick. Okay. I think there is a hat trick of unsold players. Countdown for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sankalp Gupta goes unsold. 3 consecutive players. Come on, team. Sankalp Gupta goes unsold. We have Shiv Kaushik, another all-rounder. Both the teams. Shiv Kaushik, all-rounder. We have an opening from Boundary Blasters, 100. 200 from Royal Kings, 300. 400 from Royal Kings again, 500 from Boundary Blasters, 501. 502, 503 sold to Boundary Blasters. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Shiv goes to Boundary Blaster for 500 points. Great. Moving on to our next player, Shubh Mathur. Once again, he's an all-rounder. Teams, are you ready for the bid? May I have a yes? Okay, we have an opening from Boundary Blasters, 100. 200 from Royal Kings, 201. 300 from Boundary Blasters, 400, 401, 500, 600, 601, 602, 700 from Boundary Blasters once again. Royal Kings for 700, 701, 702 for Shubh Mathur. We have 800, 900, close to that 1,000 mark. 901, 1,000 mark touched. 1,000, 1,200 from Royal Kings. 1,201. 1,202, 1,203 sold to Royal Kings. Everyone, please give him a big hand. Okay, now we have next player on the profile board. Teams, are we prepared for him? He is the second. The last one was sold for 1,200 points. Now we have the next player. Okay. So our teams require some more time to strategize. You know why it is needed? Because cricket is a game of strategy. Strategy नहीं होगी तो खेलेंगे कैसे, और strategy नहीं होगी तो bidding कैसे होगी? तब तक आप ये strategy बनाइए कि bidding में क्या strategy बन रही है. It's time to think. Okay, as I am thinking, what kind of planning is going on between the teams Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. See what happens. जब हम ज्यादा पैसा खर्च करते हैं, then we need some time for calculations. As I can speculate now, यही कुछ हुआ है यहाँ पे. So as of now, Team Royal Kings have bought 8 players. 8 players are already there with Team Royal Kings, and Boundary Blasters have 8 players. Both the teams are having 8 players on board. and they have to buy minimum 16. So we can say half the way they have covered, and for the next half, they need some more time. And let me just tell you about the points which they have spent. Boundary Blasters have spent 9,600 as of now, and Royal Kings have spent 12,000. So Royal Kings, it's a check on you. 15,000 points you have in total, and 3,000 points you are left with. 9,600. So Boundary Blasters have an edge now for the coming players. Now we have the second bowler on the profile board, who is Sagar. See, as of now, most of the bot players are either all-rounder or batsman. So let's see who buys a bowler first. So shall we now start with the bidding process again? Teams, okay. Teams, it's a final alert. We are going to start with the bidding process once again. Sagar, who is a bowler, we are starting the bid with the base price 100. Team Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters, bid is started again. Sagar, we have an opening bid from Royal Kings, 200 from Boundary Blasters, 300, 301, 300, 300, 400, 400, 500, 501, 600 from Boundary Blasters, 700 from Royal Kings, 701, 702, 800, 800 from Boundary Blasters once again, 801, 802, 803 sold to Boundary Blasters. Sagar, everyone please give a big round of applause. For 800 points, Sagar goes to Boundary Blasters. Okay, and he was a bowler. Now we have a very interesting player and personality on the profile board, Abhishek Srivastav, sir. Everyone please give a big round of applause. And he is a batsman, and I can predict that bidding can go a little heated on this one. Okay, so teams, shall we start with the bidding once again? Boundary Blasters and Royal Kings, are we ready? Okay, so we are ready with the base price 100. Do we have an opening for Abhishek sir? Yes, we have. 200, 300, 300, 400, 400, 500 from Boundary Blasters, 600, 700, 700, 800, 800 from Royal Kings, 900 from Boundary Blasters, 901, 902, 903 sold to Boundary Blasters. Everyone keep clapping with Abhishek sir. Abhishek sir for 900 to Boundary Blasters. Great. Now, once again, we have another interesting profile on the profile board. Teams, are we ready? Both the teams. As of now, it was 8-8 equal, and after buying Abhishek sir, you have 9, if I'm not wrong. 8-8? 8-8. Okay, so 8-8. So half the bidding is done as of now, because you have to buy 16 player each. Now, we have another all-rounder on the profile board. Both the teams, may I have your attention, please? Okay, calculations are getting heated, strategies are being made, and what not is going on in this auction bidding. Now, we are starting again with Manish Nanda sir. He's an all-rounder, and we are opening the bid with the base price 100. Do we have an opening bid for him? Manish Nanda sir. Come on, Royal Kings. Boundary Blasters have an opening for him. Okay, counter 200, 201, 202, 203 sold to Royal Kings. Everyone, give him a big round of applause. Manish Nanda sir goes to Team Royal Kings for 200 points. Okay, we have another player on the profile board, Shashwat Patel. Everyone, he is a batsman, and that too a left-handed batsman, first left-handed batsman on the profile board. So now we are about to open the bid. So do we have any opening for Shashwat Patel? Team Royal Kings, Boundary Blaster gave an opening, countered by Royal Kings 200, 300, Boundary Blasters 400, Royal Kings 500, 500, 501, 600, 600, 601, 700, 700, 701, 800, 800, 800, 801, 802, 803, sold to Royal Kings. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. Shashwat Patel for 800 points goes to Team Royal Kings. Now, moving ahead with, do we have any question?
Balls remaining.
Balls remaining. Okay, so do we have the data with us? 3,700 for Boundary Blasters and 2,000 for Royal Kings. Now, moving ahead with the next player. Are we ready for that or do we need some time? Okay. Moving ahead with the next player on the profile board. So can we have our next player? Yes, we have Gaurav Chaturvedi, batsman, wicket keeper. Okay, he's a right-hand batsman and a wicket keeper as well. So teams, be prepared. He's the first wicket keeper on the profile board. Both the teams, captains and vice captains with their mentors. Are we ready? Okay, I guess they need some more time to strategize as it is a wicket keeper on the profile board now. See, both the teams require a wicket keeper, but as of now, we didn't have any professional wicket keeper on the profile board, but we have one now. So let's see how far the bidding goes as we are going to start the bid from the base prize. Both the teams, are we ready? Okay, give me a thumbs up just to confirm we are ready. Okay, we are ready. So starting the bid with the base prize for Gaurav Chaturvedi. Do we have an opening for him? Gaurav Chaturvedi, yes, we have from Boundary Blasters. Countered by Royal Kings 200, 300, 400, 400, 401, 500, 500, 501, 502, 503. Sold. Gaurav Chaturvedi sold to Boundary Blaster for 500 points. Keep clapping, guys. Keep clapping. Now we have next player on the board. Are we clear? Both the teams, are we clear with the points and the players we have in our teams? Okay. Moving ahead with the next player profile. Daksh Raj, who is a batsman. Daksh Raj, who is a batsman. Now we are going to open the bid. So do we have any opening bid for Daksh Raj? Both the teams, Royal King and Boundary Blasters. Do we have any opening for Daksh Raj? Okay, so I'll have to start the countdown. Starting with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Daksh Raj goes unsold. Daksh Raj goes unsold. Let me remind you both the teams, if we have more players left for unsold, we will go for another round of bidding, but you have to preserve your cash for that as well. Okay, you need to be a little conscious about your pockets while spending so that you can save some for the next round, as we have as of now 4 players unsold. Okay, next player on the profile board is Saeed Imam. Saeed Imam, he's a left-hand batsman. Second left-hand batsman, and we have an opening from Boundary Blaster, countered by Royal King, again by Boundary Blasters. 400 from Royal Kings, 400, 500 by Boundary Blasters, 600, 600, 601, 700, 700, 800, 801, 802, 900, 900, 900, 901, 900 to 1000 mark touch, alert, 1000 mark touch, 1000 from Team Royal Kings, 1001, 1002, 1003, sold to Team Royal Kings. Everyone keep clapping, yeah. Saeed Imam goes for 1000 points to Team Royal Kings. How many points do we have with? Okay. So, meanwhile, our teams are strategizing and planning with the points. We have a special, very special, and very special is less for this moment, we have someone with us for whom you were waiting, for whom all of us were waiting, for whom India awaits when any cricket match is going on. So it's time to welcome him. And if we have to welcome someone special, we have to call someone special to welcome him. So we have our Dean and Director Prerna Kaur Mishra ma'am here with us to welcome the special guest.
थोड़ी सी देर आए लेकिन दुरुस्त आए. तो हमारे साथ अब है विक्रांत गुप्ता, the man himself, and he will be overseeing the rest of the conversation that we are having. बहुत exciting चल रहा है, बहुत सारे players बिक चुके हैं और कुछ अभी auction बाकी है कुछ का. तो let us see how
में डील हो रहा है, लाखों में या करोड़ों में?
हमने 15,000 करोड़ रखे हैं. तो 15,000 करोड़ की बिडिंग हो रही है यहाँ पे और अभी तक हमारा शायद कितना वी हैव ऑलरेडी सोल्ड
ऑलमोस्ट 14,000 हमारे स्पेंड हो चुके हैं.
14,000 स्पेंड हो चुके हैं. सो
लास्ट करोड़ मिल रखेगा, बिजनेस है ना.
yes. So why don't you come back and continue for the sake of continuity. आप इधर आ जाइए.
So everyone please give a big round of applause for Vikrant Gupta sir. Okay. So now moving ahead with the auction, we have Amar Srivastav on the profile board. Batsmen, teams, are we ready? Royal Kings and Boundary Blaster, do we have an opening for Amar Srivastav? Okay, we have it from Boundary Blaster, countered by Team Royal Kings. 300 from Boundary Blaster, 300, 301, 302, 303, 400 from Royal Kings, 500, 501, 502, 503 sold to Boundary Blasters. Everyone, please give them a big round of applause. Amar Srivastav goes to Boundary Blaster for 500 points. Okay. Okay, now moving ahead with the next player on the profile board, Vicky, who is a batsman and wicketkeeper. Let me remind you, both the teams, we have second keeper batsman on the profile board. So it's time to bid for him. So let's start the bid with the base point, 100. Do we have any opening for him? We have it from Boundary Blasters, countered by Royal Kings, 300, 400, 500, 501, 600, 600, 700, 700, 701, 702, 703, sold to Boundary Blasters. Okay, now we have another player, first female player on the profile board, Riya Singh. I would like to remind you all, both the teams, that we have to buy at least 2 female players. Okay, we have to keep 2 female players in our team. So be ready with the points and be ready for the bidding. We are going to start the bid with the base point, 100 for Riya Singh. Teams, do we have any opening bid for Riya Singh? We have it from Boundary Blasters, 100, 101, Royal Kings, 200, 200, 201, 300, 300, 301, 302, 303, sold to Boundary Blasters. Riya Singh, first female player. Everyone, please give her a big hand. 300. Riya Singh goes to Boundary Blaster for 300 points. Okay, now coming. Okay, we have an opening. Before I introduce Vidya Das, all-rounder opening from Boundary Blasters for base point 100. Do we have a counter for Vidya Das? 100, 101, 102, 200, 200, 200, 201, 300, 300 for Vidya Das, 300, 301, 302, 303, sold to Boundary Blaster. 3 consecutive player goes to Boundary Blaster. Come on. Vidya Das for 300 points. Okay. We have next player, Riddhi. She's an all-rounder, and now we are going to start the bid. Okay, let me remind you, Boundary Blasters have already taken 2 female players in the team. And Royal Kings, you will have to bid now, okay? Because it's a compulsion. We have an opening from Royal Kings, 100, 100, 101, 102, 103, sold to Team Royal Kings. 100 points for Riddhi. Okay, moving ahead with the next female player, Achal Tak, wicket keeper, and we have an opening from Royal Kings, 100, 101, 102, and 103, sold to Royal Kings. Okay. Now, okay, back to back. Astha Mishra, he is a batter. Oh, sorry, she is a batter. My mistake. And do we have an opening for Astha Mishra? Come on, be generous. Both the teams, Boundary Blaster and Royal Kings. Okay, I guess there is a budget crunch. So that's why. Maximum limit is 16 you have to buy. I mean, 13 plus 3, that is, so you can buy. So, yeah, they're done with 13.
No, we will get 12.
You have 12 players. Let me just yes, Royal Kings have 12 players in their team, 12 players in the team. And now moving ahead with the Astha Mishra, another player on the profile board. Do we have any opening for her? Okay, so I'll have to count for 5 as the rule says. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving on with the next profile. Okay, so Astha Mishra goes unsold, and this is the time. No, they have 12 players in the team. I guess there's some sort of confusion between the teams. We have in total 5 unsold players with us as of now. So we have 5 unsold players as of now. We'll be having their profiles now. And both the teams, are you ready with all the calculation and the strategy in your heads? Okay. So starting with the unsold profile, Jagdish Babu, can we have his profile on the screen? They can bid? Okay. You can bid. There are some exemptions, I guess. Okay. Jagdish Babu. Yes, we have Jagdish Babu, all-rounder, once again. Now, do we have any opening for Jagdish Babu now? Royal King and Boundary Blasters. Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. We can see strategies going on. Royal Kings and Boundary Blasters. I'll have to start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jagdish Babu. You have opened for Jagdish Babu. Okay, we have an opening. Jagdish Babu for 100 base points. Base points for Jagdish Babu, 200, 200, 200 from 300 from Royal Kings, 301, 302, 303 sold to Royal Kings. Jagdish Babu goes to Royal Kings. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. 300 points for Jagdish Babu. Royal Kings have 10. Coming on to the next player, Ankit. Ankit, who is an all-rounder. Now we are opening the bid once again for Ankit. Both the teams, are you ready? I guess. Starting the bid with a base point, 100. Boundary Blasters and Royal Kings. Do we have any opening for Ankit? Do we have any opening for Ankit? So I'll have to start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ankit goes unsold. Okay.
We are done with our team.
We can buy some more players. Yes. Yeah, there are some exemptions, and for the unsold players, this will be an opportunity. Moving ahead with Sankalp, I guess. Then Sankalp Gupta, yes, he's there. Okay, so let me before we have an opening from Royal Kings, countered by Boundary Blasters, and let me remind you, he's the last player on the board. Okay, Royal Kings, we have 300, 400, Boundary Blasters 500, 600, 600, 700, 700, 800, 800,
We have seconded.
That's what I was saying. Na? 700, 700, 701, 702, 703 sold to Boundary Blasters. Sankalp Gupta goes to Boundary Blasters for 700 points. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. And with this bid, okay, so we have some changes here. Once again, we have two more players on the profile board for the bidding, and both the teams, let me tell you, teams, may I have your kind attention, please? We have two more players on the profile board, and we will have to go for them. Okay, you'll have to open the bid for them. Some rules are excused here, so you can open the bid. Yeah, you can open up the bid, and yes, we have an opening from Royal Kings with the base point 100 for Daksh Raj, base point 100 opened from Royal Kings. Okay. Do we have any counter for him? Base point 100, 1, 102, 103 sold to Daksh Raj. Everyone, please give a big round of applause. Daksh Raj goes for 100 points to Team Royal Kings. Okay, we have Astha Mishra here again on the profile board. We have an opening from Boundary Blasters. Okay. Base point 100. Do we have a counter? Astha Mishra.
We want shift.
Okay, let's see. Shiv, no. Shiv is sold. Shiv is sold to Boundary Blasters. Shiv is sold to Boundary Blasters. Okay. We have an opening from Boundary Blasters countered by. Okay. Excused. 200, 300, 400. Okay. Excuses will be pardoned up to a limit only. Okay. 400, 500, 501, 502, 503. So, Astha Mishra goes to Boundary Blasters. With Astha, we have completed our bidding. And now, I'll request both the teams to share the lists with us, and we will have the final announcement of the team members, the players, and this will be done by none other than our chief guest, our very special guest, Vikrant Gupta, sir. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Mr. Shashank.
शशांक नौकरी खाएगा if not journalism, at least IPL वगैरह में तो you'll be one of the. तो I have to announce the teams, huh?
Yes.
कितने पैसे लगे?
Sir, officially 15,000.
15,000 crores.
Each.
पता नहीं हम अखबार में पढ़ते हैं economy is not doing well. तो ये this is the Royal Kings.
Yes, Royal Kings here and Boundary Blasters.
ठीक है. So पहले tell me who are the players?
The players are the students.
The students.
Yeah.
So will there be a game?
There will be a game, and there's a twist also. The players are the faculty members are also playing.
अरे वाह. रेना जी आप किस टीम में?
मैं रेफरी हूँ।
And when is the game?
31st
Of January. तो उसके लिए am I invited? चलो, very good. Royal Kings. Anurag.
Everyone keep clapping.
Saurabh. Rahul. Sudesh. Prateek. Mohammad Shah.
Yes.
Shine या Shine? Shine. Mohammad Shine. मोहम्मद शमी और मोहम्मद शाइम एक ही हो गया है. सक्षम. Is it Shubh या Shubh?
Shubh.
H is missing here. Shubh. Manish Nanda.
He's one of our faculty members.
Very good. Shashwat. Sayyid. Riddhi. Anchal Tak.
Yes.
Very interesting name. इनको नौकरी सबसे पहले देनी चाहिए. Jagdish and Daksh.
Yes.
The captain is Amit Rana. Well done, Amit. Yeah. Vice captain Prashant Jha. अब mentor हो. This team is
Boundary
Boundary Blasters. Rohan, Praful, Dhruv, Rajneesh, Ansh, Shiv, Sagar. अभिषेक जी आप ही खेल रहे हो? गौरव, अमर, विक्की, रिया सिंह, विद्या, संकल्प गुप्ता, आस्था. The captain is राहुल या क्या है? रानू. विजय is the vice captain. mentor है अंकित कश्यप. So you picked 3 female players in every team.
No, 2 female players were compulsory,
Okay.
and about that we can.
So what are the playing rules?
The playing rules are we will be having 10 over match,
Okay.
and 3 matches will be there. It will be a bilateral series.
No, उसमें 11 में female players का क्या है?
11 में 11 में.
Why not 2?
Minimum.
I can give you a rule also, which will simplify things for you. आप 2 female each करो, and the first over of the game has to be bowled by a female to 2 female batters. The runs will be added. अगर वो आउट हो गई, ओवर खत्म. 6 balls, and then बाकी 9 ओवर बाकी खेल लो.
Great.
है ना?
So we can have this discussion with our team and go for this.
Yes, because they've spent so much money, so they are the final authority. Na? They'll have to first consider buying this building.
Vikrant is also playing.
अच्छा.
We are also playing.
ठीक है sir. Very good.
So, on this note, sir, if you would like to say something for our audiences, because they were waiting for long for you.
नहीं, I'm very excited यार. आप लोगों ने जैसे किया है. In fact, ये एक तरह से इनका वो भी हो गया. ट्रायल कहते हैं क्या मतलब?
incubation, innovation.
नहीं मतलब नहीं. The right word is campus placement drive. Campus placement drive. Because हर साल हमारे लिए the IPL auction and all this is so important. तो यार आपका इतना अच्छा format है and you are the star here. But it's very exciting. I think cricket का match होगा, which also fosters team building spirit. Sports होना बड़ा जरूरी है because it builds the team spirit. At the same time किसी का talent ऐसा होता है and मैं बहुत पहले भी प्रेरणा जी को बता दूं कि स्पोर्ट्स तक जब से आया, you won't believe 80% of the staff that we've had over, let's say, the last 8-9 years, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ ITMI का.
Whoa.
Yesterday, Prerna joined. So Prerna had missed out, बेचारी वो miss out कर गई थी. So she joined yesterday. तो I'm मतलब exaggerate तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ. कम से कम 30 odd हमने सिर्फ और सिर्फ ITMI के, मैं स्पोर्ट्स तक की बात कर रहा हूँ. उससे पहले जब आज तक और इंडिया टुडे स्पोर्ट्स था, कम से कम तो 15 लोग उसमें भी हमने किए. तो the share of ITMI students, it was TVTMI पहले जब वीडियोकॉन टावर में था, would be close to 40 or 50 in sports alone the last 20 years. क्योंकि I think those are 5 या 6 में फर्स्ट बैच आया था और तब से तो हम लोग तो भाई we look forward to, क्यों आनंद जी, we look forward to the talent here. अच्छा करो यार, बस good luck.
Sir, thank you so much for your wise
और एक
words.
और मैं आपको बताऊं, प्रेरणा जी के होने से जैसे you can be taught certain things, but ये क्योंकि वहीं से आई है और मैं प्रेरणा जी को पता कब से जानता हूँ, ये मुझे शायद नहीं इनको पता होगा, इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के दिनों से इनको मैं जानता हूँ, शायद वो आपको नहीं पता हो. सो आई वाज अ यंगस्टर और इनका बड़ा नाम था कुतुब इंस्टीट्यूशनल एरिया में जब एक्सप्रेस था. फिर व्हेन वी केम हियर, मैं आज तक में आया तो फिर यहाँ पे भी, एंड शी नोज द इंटायर जो आपको चाहिए. सोशल मीडिया डिजिटल एक ही बात है एंड आई बी वेरी फ्रैंक, हालांकि आई शुड नॉट बी सेइंग दिस, बट आज की तारीख में एम्प्लॉयमेंट जो है, जैसे पहले था ना न्यूज़पेपर, टेलीविजन, आई थिंक डिजिटल ने आके एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी ज्यादा क्रिएट की हैं और उसमें देयर इज नो रेड टेपिज्म एज वेल. उसमें तो मतलब कोई रेड टेपिज्म है ही नहीं है. गुड लक टू यू गाइस, होप टू सी यू. आप वहां पे आओ.
Thank you so much for your wise words. And our audiences who are watching
Birds है,
us
why
live,
है कि नहीं, that I don't know.
absolutely it is. And let me tell you one thing, as journalism students, whenever we get to learn something from our seniors, from our mentors, as I said, the words are not only wise, they are the nugget of gold which we get to receive in this kind of setup and in this kind of, events which our institute organizes. With that said, I am Shashank Saward, being honored to share stage with Vikrant Gupta sir here, announce that ITMI presents Pratispardha 2025 cricket tournament will be held on 31st January 2025. With that said, we are signing off here. Everyone, please give a big round of applause.